Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. And today is a fun video. I call it fun, it's an experiment. I've wondered what these stone type paints, look at that. It's like granite, rough I guess, would look like. This is a hammered metal. And this is stone textured granite, again. Not as textured as the Rust-Oleum. I want to paint some of my bases. Let me grab the packages these came out of. See, the action bases, instead of just being plain, you know. I'm working on designing a couple for a custom build to match the kit itself. But I figured overall, instead of just having, you know, the black plastic and the gray plastic, let's go ahead and see what they look like. I think stone or these textured metal would look really nice on these bases. And it's really a quick fix to get a nice custom looking base, make it look a little different than the norm. I went ahead and primed them, and I'll show you what I did. But I want to say something first. These just showed up from my buddy Robert, great name, at Typhoon Racks and Paint Mixers. And surprise, we got a paint mixer to give away soon. How's that? One of those industrial strength ones that Rob puts together. Yeah, so this just showed up, and I'm about to reorganize the room, get a little more organized. And I did a video on these recently, and the reason why I'm bringing it up, let me show you. Try not to get you guys too dizzy. There's one there. There's a double. There's a double setup as a standard straight, and that's a corner unit. And then, of course, we go all the way down here. This is the one I did on video not too long ago. Hold on. And then we come around the corner here. I'm about to fill this up. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but we are figuring that out. And then we might expand the desk further over so we can keep going, because these look so nice and organized. Can you see them? That's my wall, which I'm expanding also. And but I like having them here in a steeped format so you can see them straight on and you can see the colors. Really good for the ones that have a colored cap too. But let's get you guys back over here. Anyway, I bring that up for one reason and a quickie. They're on sale. And I think it's yesterday. It started late yesterday, and I think it's going to go on through today, probably early tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's another day. You got another day. 20% off all of the racks and free shipping. No coupon needed. Just throw them in the cart. They're already marked down. You see the website, and with the free shipping thrown in. And most of the time, I think it's priority. It'll only take you a couple days to get them. And these things are awesome. They're just fantastic. And wanted to thank Robert for those, and particularly for the giveaway we got coming up. We're going to give away one of his paint shakers. I'll show you. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. These things weigh 12 pounds? It's an awkward reach. One of these. We're giving away one of these. So we're very exciting. Hopefully we can have that ready to go in hopefully less than a week. I'm going to slow down on the giveaways because I'm getting too many scammers, and I spend half my day replying to people saying you've been scammed and trying to get the guy off of the site. It's an absolute pain. And I try to give back to the community, and these people have to go and ruin it. And when you're spending as much time dealing with a scammer as you are trying to produce good content, I guess it's time to ease back. I will still have a few very highly very excited giveaways I do want to do, so I might do that without listing it. It'll be a surprise in the video. I might go that way, and we'll see how that works, but we're planning on something right now. Anyway, let's go back into this test. This is going to be a fun, quick test. We just want to see how these bases look with different types of surfaces. Now, you can just paint them and, you know, take your spray can of any color or airbrush, but I figured these are kind of unique, very unique, to have this textured granite-looking thing. And now, they recommend the primer match the color. Like this sprayed over black ended up looking like this. I experimented just before I came on camera. Now it still looks pretty cool, kind of like the surface of the moon, you know, but I want it to look like the cap, and we're not quite there. But you could tell if the base was gray, you'd get this look for sure. So what I did was I primed it. We're going all Rust-Oleum here. We figured if you're going this route, yeah, we're going to try all the Rust-Oleum. Obviously, I can airbrush or any of my primers on this. I figured stick within the brand when I test this. They recommend going a clear over it. I don't know if I would bother. If I did, I would use my brand new 2K satin clear is what I would put over it. That would really protect it. This stuff is fantastic. And I'll show you those at the end. The gloss sold out quick. Thank you, guys. And the 2K gloss is back in stock as of early next week. So we'll go over that at the very end of the video. Anyway, so what I did was I sprayed this one with, there's a Decor Selects. It said matte deep gray. I've always had it, but I never used it. I figured let's try it as a primer. Very nice. Look how nice it's sprayed. Here's the original color. And look how nice that sprayed. Now you can do the stand that holds the Gundam, but I figured for this we'll just use these bases and just see if we like the results. Now this is the 2X Ultra Cover Primer. I've had this can a long time, but really good. This lays down really nice actually for their product. I'm not crazy about either of these brands, to tell you guys the truth. I'm not crazy about any of them, but look how nice it laid itself down. You know, this went down a little nicer, but this is actually a final paint. This is a base color. This isn't a primer, whereas this is a primer. And what we're also going to test here is this. Black is what we're going to try this over. This hammered, what is this? Hammered cast iron. That would be a really cool look for a base. That's why I figured I'd try that. We're going to go right over the black with that. And with this is a gray one. See this? Actually, let's see what this looks like. So it's a little different gray, but it's the plastic. We'll see if you go and get one of these, maybe you don't even have to use the primer at all. So that's what we're going to do. I don't even know which one we're going to try this on. Textured granite. I don't know if the caps are any unique. Nope, the cap isn't unique, but you can see it's a giant hole because it's got to spray this textured stuff through it. I couldn't decant this and airbrush it, that's for sure. So that's that. Let's see if this nozzle is different. Nope. Let's see if this one is. I tested it earlier. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just got the larger opening, that's all. And I imagine... This has no shaker ball in it. I mean, I've been trying to dislodge it. I'm guessing there is none in that. Whereas these both have one. So, anyway, in any order, I'm just going to grab one. And we'll head over to my paste spray booth here, which is this away. And let's start spraying these and see what they look like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the dehydrator for about 10 minutes. They only take an hour. These two, it says on the back on the instructions for handling it. So I think if it takes an hour just sitting here, I know in the dehydrator it's going to be half that, minimum, even less than that. So I'll grab one of these. We'll grab one of these. Let's head over to the booth. And yeah, let's see how these look. All right, guys, here we are at the booth. We'll start with the Rust-Oleum stone. And we'll go with the biggest one. This was actually a clear base. So I sprayed a little bit in the back and then mostly on the front. So let's go ahead and see what we get. I know I'm going to have to clean this thing up when I'm done. My paper cover here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's just like I thought it would be, though. Really heavy coming out. Now I'm doing this inside in the booth. My studio is here, but looks like I would recommend this be done outside. Look at that. Yeah, and if it doesn't dry dull, I could see where you would want the dull coat to come in on this. It does look like stone, though, when you get the gray as a base, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to load that up once it really look like stone. All right, let's let this dry. Let me pause this. Maybe go grab another one. All right, here we go. Let's go with the Krylon Hammered Finish Matte Cast Iron. All right. Fast drying any surface. Well, we will see. No peel guarantee. All right, let's see what this looks like. This is just the black base with nothing painted on it at all. Oh yeah, it spits everything out like it's... Oh, that's awesome. It actually does look like... Wow, that's cool. A little awkward to hold the piece up. Should put my gloves on for this. That was stupid. Wow. Now it says matte, so let's see how it dries. But yeah, we'll look at that. Oh, look at that. It's pretty nice. Instead of just that plastic look. And we'll see how this dries anyway. Let me go put this in the dehydrator with the other piece, and let's go grab another one. Alright, next up we'll try this Krylon textured granite. It's not as extreme texture as the other one. We'll paint it over their own Krylon paint. This is that matte gray. I have no idea what to expect here. This one at least has a shaker ball in it. So let's see what we get. Well, this is industrial strength. Wow. I mean, I'm a foot apart. Can you guys see it? Let's get the sides here. I will definitely need a new filter pad after this. I buy the case. Good thing. I'm guessing this is about it. You don't have to go as extreme. We're not exactly painting anything for the house, you know. All right, we'll let this dry. Let's see how this looks. It's a little more smoother texture than the other one, but still it looks nice. It looks better than the plastic, you know. But we'll see how this looks at the end. All right, let me go put this in the dehydrator, and we'll try one more. All right, let's see how the stone one looks over. There's plain plastic. I didn't prime this one at all. I just left it as it came out of the package. Wow, that is extreme. This one's heavily textured where the other one really isn't. It just looks like smooth stone. This actually has a rough cement-like texture to it. Now I imagine it's going to air dry and shrink up a bit. That's my guess. Anyway, look at that. I mean, it looks like stone really when you look at it from a distance. It's still wet. I think once it dries, if it doesn't have that dull look, we'll have to put the gloss coat over it. The dull coat over it and see what we get. Anyway, let's go let this dry and let's check out the results. Alright guys, here we are at the bench, and the dehydrator really dried it up nice. And I was going to coat them, but they look pretty good. So I don't think it really needs to be coated. But I left one plain so we could see what it looks like with nothing, and that's what we started with. So now you can really see the difference. And let's go across the board here. This is over the plastic that I didn't prime at all. And you can see it's got that stony look. A little more texture than I would like, but it does look like a gravestone. I guess that kind of texture. This is over the primered surface. And I think it looks a little nicer. But still not bad. I mean, it just looks like a different type of stone over the plastic, the gray. I put this in the middle. This pops in to hold the stand, which I should have built so we could have seen. You know what? Maybe I'll grab one of my Gundams up there. We'll see how the stand looks in there. This is the hammered. Let me get this out of the way. This is the hammered. What is this? Cast iron. I like this a lot. That actually looks like steel. Now off screen, what I did was I quickly sprayed it one coat, and I got this. I think I like this even more. If you go lighter on the coat, see that? I think that's pretty cool. I took this off the runner that one of these was on. I just sprayed it quick to see what it looks like with one coat. And it's a big difference. But this is nice. It does have a texture of metal. Can you see it? A hammered metal. And this actually looks like it's steel. This actually looks like what it's supposed to be. That's pretty cool. This might be one of my favorite ones. They have a bunch of these hammered colors to start with. I mean, to choose from. So I picked this. I thought this looked, it's a color that appealed to me, so I grabbed that. But there are other ones, nickel, hammered nickel, and whatnot. And this is Krylon's version of the granite, much smoother, but still a textured surface compared to this, which more has, like I said, more like a gravestone, I guess, type of texturing of stone, but still Really, really nice. So, you know what? Instead of looking at the simple gray that it comes in, or just a solid spray can of, red or black, check it out. I think this is pretty unique. Let's grab one of my Gumplers. I don't have many down. Oh, hold on. I got my custom-made Braun F1 Racing one here. He was on this ugly thing. I don't know why he's on it, but I got to change that up. But these are universal. They fit in anything. There you go. So, without the... If you went with a clear stand right here, it would look awesome. You would pretty much just see the stone. So just put it so all you see is the Gundam here. There we go. See that? Now that already looks way better than the plastic, or just this. It would be flat gray. It already looks great. It stands apart. I wonder if I should get an old kit I don't care about, the one that's kind of ruined, and spray the whole thing with this stone, maybe this material, make it look like a statue. You know what I mean? A statue. A stone statue. That would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll consider that. Like the standard position, standard Grandpa Gundam, or maybe this AT-AT. But that would be pretty cool. It would look like a statue, I'm thinking. Even the hammered cast iron look would be great, too. But anyway, yeah, there you go, guys. I think this is a pretty cool idea that getting a nice textured stone looking or steel base. Simple. I mean, these are all under $10. The stone cost a bit more, but these were in the lower price range. So for short money, you get a nice custom looking base for your kits. And of course, other uses this will work on well. People paint the vase. Here it is right here, a vase. See that? And this is one of the colors they had too. So yeah, anyway, guys, that is it. There you go. The test went rather well. I think it's kind of impressive. So, and I'm not a fan of these these Krylons and Rust-Oleums. They don't do nothing for me, that's for sure. But yeah, I want to let you guys know that the black is now in stock. And hold on, let me show it to you. Hold on. I put some chrome on it. Here it is. Check this out. This stuff is the be-all, end-all of gloss black bases. And I'm not saying it because it's under my brand. This comes out like this every time. Whereas these other jars, the A-stand and I always have, they're never perfect. There's almost a semi-gloss I've been getting lately on my all-clad gloss black base. Not this. This set right here, 2K, hit the camera, gloss black, and the activator hardener. You get both in the set, and this is what you get. And then I sprayed the all-clad or the A-stand over it, and it just came out absolutely perfect, And I believe because it's such a durable, this is made for automobiles, so I mean, nothing chips it at all. So I'm thinking that actually helped with the durability of the chrome I put on too. So one hand wash the other, so to speak. Yeah, so this is really good. I will, from here on in, be using my own brand here, and of course not because it's mine, but because it just works. And this will be my go-to for my gloss black base from here on out for my chrome. And the satin, I finally got the right spoon to show it against. These are both out of the same package. Where's the satin? Here it is. Here's my new satin. I'm showing this because it's a new product. The gloss is already sold out, so I'm showing you the other two. Satin clear. There it is. That was the spoon I took out of the package. And these are plastic spoons I got on Amazon. And this is the result. So it's a nice, almost semi-gloss satin look. And I also, of course, I did show you guys. Hold on, let me grab one more thing. And here it is over the candy. And I got another piece here I sprayed. Check this out. I sprayed this model piece with the 2K black, and then I sprayed the A-stand chrome on top, and I got this, and it is like, looks like a piece of steel. It is awesome. Doesn't reflect as good. I think it's my lighting in here, if I can get it so you guys, there it is. You can see how shiny it is there. See that? Reflecting the Gundam in it. Well, for some reason, on a certain angle, it looks cloudy, but it's not. It's not cloudy at all. Isn't that awesome? So, yeah, you get really good results every time with a beautiful flat gloss, smooth glossy base, and that's what we're getting with this this 2K black. And anybody who has worked with it, mention in the comments below that you have actually worked with it. I have a few people write to me telling me how great they've been using it, and I should have thought of it earlier. But anyway, when I had the opportunity to make, this is already sold out. More's coming in, guys. If you ordered the gloss 2K in my set, it's coming in early next week. So hopefully before even midweek, they'll be back in stock at Gundam Pros, where you get those. I'll put links below for these, and that's who sells them exclusively. Those guys are awesome. And yeah, that is it. So I got more stuff coming. New paints are coming. I have a new line of panel liners coming up. I have my own personal, it's pretty much of a surprise, even though I keep leaking it out. I have my own airbrush coming. I'm pretty excited for that. I can't wait to show you guys that. It's awesome. And that's going to be a big release for me, my own airbrush. And you guys are going to love it. We've been going back and forth making sure it's right. It does everything I want it to do. And here's another piece I sprayed my satin on. Check that out. That's this. Over a candy green. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, guys, there you go. That's the test. We're losing track here. That is the stone colors for your, or the metal colors for your bases. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys have tried this, or you're going to, leave a comment below. Like the video. Helps a lot. Helps a big time. And I'm also going to put a link to my Patreon. I'm going, after this, I got to shoot a Patreon video. And for that video, I'll give you guys a heads up on my Patreon video, what I'm doing. We're going to see, I was asked in Patreon, and that's what we're going to do, how does the spray can primer compare to the airbrushed primer? And I got all kinds of Mr. Hobby, and that's what we're going to use. So we're going to see the exact same colors from the can to the airbrush, and we're going to see if there's a difference. Just out of curiosity, I guess, but that's what I was asked. So that's what I'm going to do on my Patreon. That's what it's for. If you guys have a question, if I can do it on video, I will shoot the video just for you. If it just needs a text question, I'll go back and forth with you and answer your questions that way. But this was a question that I couldn't answer, so I said, hey, you know what? We're going to go and find out on camera. We'll do it together. So we'll find out together. Anyway, there you go, guys. That is the video. I got a bunch of exciting stuff coming up, giveaways, and like I said, my own airbrush, more colors in my lineup of my Mecha line. These have just showed up. The clear will be in early next week. Don't want to keep repeating myself, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great weekend, which is coming up. Today is Friday, and I'm going to try and get another video up for you guys over the weekend so I get my 2 in. So I will see you in the next video very soon. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. God bless you all. Have a great day.